Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. It will. It is out of here. Encarnacion. First pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And what the hell? 8-1. Giants lose back to 500. Playoff hopes slipping away here after an amazing stretch where they're hitting multiple home runs every night, just couldn't lose. And now I guess there's nothing else to say except,
oh no! We suck again!
what is up, JCT Rock? Giants bullpen pure trash. Daniel Berry Sports highlights. Joe Boyd. Jenny Vega, member, moderator. Read the steed. Some folks only show up when they lose. Yep, Wolf 31. What's going on? I'll be spamming my head against the wall because this team simply can't keep it together. And yeah, it's bad. Yeah, the Diamondbacks just surpassed the Giants, not only in the West, but in the more important wild card. The Diamondbacks are the team now. 3-game winning streak, 1.5 back. How the tables, what did Michael Scott say? How the turntables right here. 1.5 back to Diamondbacks. The Reds won also. The Mets won. Everyone's winning. Giants have now lost 3 in a row. They lost 2 of 3 in St. Louis. They lost 2 of 3 against the Dodgers. And now they've lost game 1 in Phoenix. And hope is slipping away. If the Giants, they didn't have to win every game. All they had to do was just keep playing good, solid baseball, and they'd be in. The Mets gave a chance to all these teams. The Dbacks, Reds, Giants, Cardinals all had a shot. And so far, all have failed, although right now the Dbacks are the closest, just 1.5 games out. But we will break this one down. But I'm super happy. If you saw earlier, I was live because of the promotion. And yes, I am excited about Bryce Eldridge, despite today in his debut. I mean, he did hit the ball well. He hit the ball about 420-something feet. He absolutely smoked the ball, but it didn't go out. I don't know how far it was. Let's see if we can find that. That was like in the 6th, 7th inning. He just, I think it was on the top of the 7th. Here it is right here. Okay, it wasn't as far as I thought, but still 407 feet, 105.9 miles per hour off the bat, 25-degree launch angle. This looks like a home run all day, but he got completely chased by Chase Field. So that one didn't go out, but still congratulations to Bryce Eldridge. I did say I would eat a hot pepper. Let me know which one to get. Okay, don't crush me on the first one. Let's not go full Carolina Reaper, but I will eat a hot pepper on stream, and you will see the reaction. I already know that Logan is going to make sure it happens with the habanero. And I wanted Eldridge to get promoted. That's why I said that. I was like, you know what? If I say this, the next day he'll get promoted. Boom. Can I get a gifty? Eric, I called it on the Bryce call. You said you would give some gifts. Anyway, I did. Fins up. I gave out like 10 free gifties here when the Giants were winning. I didn't know I said I'd give a gifty if they lose. But I can't pick who gives a gifty. If I give a gifty, you probably won't get it. I guess there's only one way to find out. I guess there's only one way to find out who gets the gifty. And boom goes the dynamite. It is Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Oh my freaking goodness! Fans Up got the membership! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What are the odds? What are the freaking odds? Oh, actually, they're not that great, but only have 30 people here. But still, there's probably about 25 non-members that could have just got that membership. And it is Fins 24/7 requested the membership, receives the membership. 1 in 27 chance. A little better than that because some people are already members. But yeah, about a 1 in 25 chance. The universe works in mysterious ways. I fully expected it to be someone else. But that's cool. Fins Up 24/7 requested a membership and received a membership. That's how it is at the Humm Baby Baseball channel. We give out memberships. You have the right to state your opinion here. You have a right to a gifted membership. Actually, you have the right to a Humm Baby Baseball membership. If you can't afford a Humm Baby Baseball membership, one will be supplied for you. Eric, get the orange habanero from store nowhere close to the Carolina Reaper. One will be provided for you. Definitely here. Thank you for making the day in the ER better. Are you working in the ER? Are you working in the ER? You know who needs to be in the ER? This entire Giants team, because this is an emergency situation. They lose. What did I say about this series? I said if they lose just one, we're still okay. Okay. If we sweep, we're great. We're good shape. If they lose one, we're okay. If they win the series. But if they lose two, it's pretty much a wrap. If they lose three, it's definitely a wrap. So, in my opinion, they got to win the next 2 days because then they're going to LA. And if you think they're going to sweep in Los Angeles, I need some of that stuff that you're using. Hook it up. I had to go to the ER. I thought you worked in the ER. You had to go to the ER. Oh my God. That sounds freaking awful. CRPS exploded and I've been in so much pain. Ouch. Well, I'll be definitely thinking about you. I thought you worked in the ER. Baseball is soft as F, not the same as the sport we played. Stu Stansky. Now, that is an old school name right there. Sounds like I would not even be surprised if I had like a 1954 card and it's Stu Stansky. I'd be like, that plays. Fins Up is in the ER. Yeah, what is CRPS? I think it's complex regional pain syndrome. And I am not an expert. That was a quick Google, but I could be wrong on that. 1-8 the final score. Let's break it down here. The game started close. The D-backs scored in the first, and I'm thinking, okay, you know what? We're okay. It didn't start great, but we're okay. Perdomo walked, and Cattell got hit like in the foot. I think it was in the foot. Then there was a pass ball, an error, a Kaiwei Tang on the pickoff attempt. A run comes home. It's 1-0. It wasn't a very pretty inning, but he didn't give up any hits. And Tang looked better in the second. Third inning, the Giants get on the board. Casey Schmidt just smoked one to left center field. An impressive home run over the wall. Home run, Giant! And that made it 1-1. And then things were going smooth. And then suddenly the bottom of the sixth inning, the bottom fell out. Corbin Carroll, double. Then they decide to go ahead and change out. Now, Matt Gage was pitching, and he was pitching well. Then Yoel Peguero came in, walked Moreno right away. Nothing was really close of the four balls. Blaze Alexander, nothing was close. Everything was down. His sinker was just not, it was sinking too damn much, and it was easy to take. And then Vargas with the base hit. Carroll scores. Moreno scores. They did throw the runner out, but it was now 3-1. Lucchesi came in to pitch. Lawler doubles 4-1. And then James McCann with the knockout blow, a bomb to left center field, making it 6-1. They added another in the bottom of the 8th inning. The bullpen today was not freaking good. What the freak with this website? The bullpen today, Gage gave up a run. He pitched pretty well. He gave up the one run he gave up was an inherited walk. He walked a runner. It was allowed to score. Yoel Peguero gave up 2 runs. Lucchesi gave up 3 runs in less than an inning. These guys have been good this year, but not today. Keaton Wynn gave up another run. And it's all bad. Tang actually pitched well. 4 innings, not even 1 earned run. Did give up a run, which was on his error, so you could call it an earned run, but technically no earned runs, 2 hits in 4 innings, 5 strikeouts, but decided to take him out of the game. And he didn't throw that many pitches. He only threw about 73 pitches, so you would hope that this day and age, at this point in the season, your starter could throw 100 dang pitches, but apparently not. Wolf, what did you say? You were right, Eric. Complex regional pain syndrome. My nerves basically attack myself. Oh, man. You know, we all got to be thankful for our health. And we're thinking about you, Finns. And hopefully you get 100% healthy as soon as freaking possible. Bullpen blew it. Arizona just kept punishing them. No way to recover once they had a 7-run lead and then added 8-1. It was over. Eric, the Giants aren't making the playoffs. And I'm watching a video today on Foul Territory with Eric Kratz and Brzezinski, and they acted like the Giants have no chance. And I'm like, it seemed like just yesterday that they were just a game out. It was yesterday, Marty. It was. Oh, my goodness, it was. And all of a sudden now they're done. It happens so fast. Suddenly now they're 2 back, and they were there. They were a half game. There was a moment I think they were tied. Mike Valverde, 3 straight games where the pitching has been trash. Hopefully he can overcome this. I'm going to strangle Melvin and Burl next week. Yeah, please don't. I don't want you to go to prison. And I'm going to, because this is ridiculous. It is bad. It is bad. 8-1, the final score today. Giants really had not a whole lot of life today. Matter of fact, wait a second. Finals today. Dbacks 8 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Giants 1 run on 2 hits. 2 gosh dang hits and 2 errors. This is the Giants before the hot streak. What is this team? They're either unbelievably great. They're either the freaking 27 Yankees. They're either the best team in the history of the game, or they suck. No in between. Oh my goodness. 2 hits? What is going on here? A yo-yo team. Yeah, they're yo-yoing. When they're up, they're up. And now we're back down again. Thank you for the support and well wishes. Absolutely. Fins up 24/7. Thank you for the membership. I know I gifted it to you, but thank you anyway. I'm hoping the lackluster performance was the calm of the storm before we went out and the rest and squeak it in. We got to squeak it in here. Here's the standings. Look, it ain't over. And they were acting, I was saying earlier and got distracted, but yeah, Foul Territory, Eric Kratz and AJ Brzezinski were acting like Giants are like not even have a chance. They were like, they don't even have a chance. They have so much confidence in the Mets. And part of it was because they've been playing so bad, they think the Mets are surely going to go on a winning streak. I'm like, wait a minute. If you're playing bad, that's not a sign you're going to play good. That's a sign you're going to play. To me, that means if you're playing poorly, you're having a collapse. You are the Mets. The Mets are going to Met. Every time they go in a collapse like this, they usually fall out. Why would you think they're going to make the playoffs? I'm not so sure. I'm not saying they're not, but I'm about 50-50 on the Mets making the playoffs. The question is, if they don't, who does? It's between the D-backs, the Reds, the Giants. The Cardinals now 4.5 out. They can pretty much pack it in. I would say the Cardinals, would need a freaking miracle. But the Giants, two-back, dang close to a miracle at this point, but they still got a shot. Two-back. Reds are two-back, and the D-backs now 1.5 back. Every game counts. Every day matters. But look, the Mets lose 2 in a row. Giants win 2 in a row. You're there. That's all it takes. The problem is, though, as someone's probably about to point out, we don't have the tiebreaker. I believe the Reds do. So actually, essentially, you're 3 games back. You can't fall any farther back than this. Giants fall farther back than this. Pack it in. Make your offseason plans. It's been rough since the Dom Smith injury. I do think that, look, man, a lot of stadiums, I don't know where you can get that information from, but, you know, those those fan graphs, I don't know how you can, is it StatCast, Baseball Savant, Home Run Tracker? I don't know how to check. I probably need to learn how to check that stuff, but I want to know how many ballparks that Bryce Eldridge fly ball would have been a home run. That's what I'm curious about. I just don't know how to check that. Because he absolutely barreled it. Yeah. I don't know how to look it up. Honestly. If someone knows how to look it up, I'd be curious about that. Because I feel like that ball would have been gone in many ballparks. Maybe even Oracle. Depending on where that... Here it is right here. Bam!
This one deep to center. All the way to the wall.
Probably wouldn't have been out in Oracle because Oracle's pretty deep there too, but this is the best swing we've seen so far in his young career. And just nice. That's the Bryce Eldridge stroke right there. We're going to be seeing that a lot. The dude is good. The dude is for real. He's going to go deep, and he's going to hit a lot of home runs. Guaranteed, for the SF Gigantes. 407 feet. Okay, I guess they answered it right here. According to Justice de los Santos, unfortunately for him, he plays in one of 7 ballparks where it wouldn't be a homer. 7 ballparks, it wouldn't be a homer. I'm not no mathematician, but 30 minus 7, last I checked, was 23 ballparks. It would have been gone. 23 ballparks, it would have been gone. So I don't know how to look it up myself, but someone else did it for us. Thank you so much for that. Eric, I want to send you something mailed. Did you change your address yet? Yeah, I have to change that address. I'll have to get you a new one. I apologize. Imagine the Braves squeak in. That would be crazy. Who the F? Dodgers are too good for this Giants club. Giants got pounded by the D-backs. It was the Freeland incident. It messed the mind game. It would have been out at Oracle. Okay, cool. It would have been out at Oracle. I got flies up in here. Freaking pollen. What's going on? So we broke the game down. I believe I already did that. Next, we got to do player of the game. And there's only one guy who's even, I guess you could take Tang. He pitched pretty well, but let's be honest. There's only one guy who really deserves it. Wait a minute. Not only did Casey Schmidt get a home run today, he has the only 2 hits of this game. Do you realize if it wasn't for Casey Schmidt, Zach Gallen would have thrown a freaking no-hitter today? Because they probably wouldn't have taken him out. We couldn't even get a hit off of Taylor Rashid. We couldn't even get a hit off of Jalen Beeks. Jalen Beeks was pretty good at Arkansas. He was not like a super top prospect. Couldn't even get a hit off of Jalen Beeks. Taylor Rashid, former Forever Giant. Actually, I don't think he actually pitched for the Giants, but he did pitch in the organization. Couldn't get a hit off him either. What's going on here? Yeah, Taylor Rashid, we picked him in the 23rd round. He played at Eugene, went to AA Richmond, and then the Diamondbacks got him. And here he is. He's got a 6.23 ERA this year. Couldn't score a freaking run. Schmitty is a dude. Casey's a keeper. Casey's a nice guy. Jinx had said no hitter 3 times. Very good job right there. We would have had a perfect game. That's Logan mailing himself to me. It would not surprise me. Logan gonna mail himself. Please don't. What can you say, man, about this game other than player of the game, Casey Schmidt? No, I love Casey Schmidt. He's the only guy that he saved the game. Now, he didn't save the game as far as we actually could win, but as far as making it not a utter embarrassment where we're the talk of baseball, because if he didn't have 2 hits, his is probably a perfect game or a no-hitter. We did work a couple walks. Chapman worked a walk. Lee worked a walk. I got these flies up in here, and I'm getting pissed off. Let's talk about what's on deck. And it can only be W's on deck, or we're in deep freaking crap. I hope to go to Dodger Stadium. I was going to support the Giants in this not pennant race, but his playoff race, his wild card race. But damn, you lose. You can't. You got to first show me you can win in Arizona. Hey, if you can't win in Arizona, how are you supposed to win in freaking Los Angeles? Someone tell me. What's on deck is TBD. Who's it going to be? Does somebody know? Do we have any insight who's going to pitch against Eduardo Rodriguez, who shut down the Giants last time we saw him? Matt Chapman has ownage, though. And Casey Schmidt has ownage, because Casey Schmidt got ownage on everyone because Casey Schmidt's the man. But it is going to be Eduardo Rodriguez. Very dangerous pitcher, good pitcher against TBD. I would assume Verlander's coming up, but he might be slated for Wednesday. Let's see if we can try to find out if they have any information on Wednesday the 17th. Because I'm ready to look past this game. What, am I blind or something? Oh, here it is. Yeah, Verlander versus Fott. Brandon Fott, okay? So it is going to be Verlander versus Fott on a Wednesday. I don't know if tomorrow's going to be a bullpen game or what. Koss going to pitch tomorrow. Webb, Ray, and 2 bullpens. Bullpens and a Verlander. They haven't said who's pitching tomorrow. No, they have not said. Giants are ready to sit out the playoffs at this pace. It's done. Well, you know what? We said it was done before. At what point were they more done? When I played Taps or now? I would say when I played Taps, they were more done. They were dead in the water. So if they came back from that, I do believe they can come back from this. The problem now is one thing and one thing only: time. They just don't have much time left. I totally believe they can get back in this. They can get back in the wild card if they had a month. We don't have a month. We don't have a month. Do we even have 2 weeks? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This is the 15th. Yeah, we got about 2 weeks. That's exactly what we have. 1, 2, 3. We played it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. 12 games. It's more than possible. More than possible. And it's up to the Giants. It's not up to the Mets. Mets are going to lose more. The Mets are not going to win out. Giants got to win. You got to win tomorrow. And it's a bullpen game against Eduardo Rodriguez. I wouldn't do a bullpen game, personally. Whoever's pitching for the River Cats tomorrow, bring them over here. Let's go. I hate bullpen games. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I'd rather have anyone starting who can actually go at least 4 or 5 innings. I hate bullpen games because a bullpen game, you got to rely on 7 different guys, 8 different guys, And all it takes is one or two of them to have a bad day, and we're done. All it takes is one or two. You get a starter, at least there's a chance that guy's got good stuff, and he's going to eat up 5-6 innings for you. That's just me. It ain't over till it's over. Keep grinding till the math don't math when you play. Then you play taps. I already played it, so won't need to play it again. But I think that they've been more down and out than they are now. Please, baseball guys, let Verlander have the best game of the season. I think he's pitching Wednesday. And tomorrow is going to be a bullpen game. Giants did make some moves I haven't talked about, other than bringing up Eldridge. They a little. I don't totally agree with this move, but I guess they had to make room for Eldridge. They sent my man Luis Matos back to Sacktown. What? And I know he had a couple of slow games, but Matos was raking. Matos was the man. I'm thinking this dude's going to be in a starting outfielder next year. And they sent him down. I'm not saying I had a better idea, but and I know I've been promoting like Bryce Eldridge, bring him up, bring him up, bring him up. So I guess beggars can't be choosers, but I hated to see Matos go down. But it is what it is. They also DFA'd Brett Wisely. Wait a minute. You DFA'd Brett Wisely? Are you kidding me? Brett Wisely, 3 years in the organization. But sad day for him, man. But you know what? He made it through almost the whole year on the 40-man. So he'll probably just, I imagine he'll go home, and in the offseason, he'll sign with someone else. So it's probably the end of the Brett Wisely era. The end of the Brett Wisely era. Matos is still in the organization, but he's back to Sacktown. Don't agree. I don't agree. But then again, I say I don't agree, but I can only say that if I can tell you who they should have sent down. So let's look at the roster. I mean, Gerard just came back. That's the problem. Gerard just came back. So who are you sending down? It is a tough one. I mean, you're not sending down. You're not sending down Christian Koss, right? Maybe Drew Gilbert, but Drew Gilbert, I think he's kind of been firing up the dugout. Grant McCray would have been. I think Grant McCray would have been the more obvious choice, but he did make that unbelievable throw the other day. That was impressive. But who would you rather have in a lineup, Grant McCray or Luis Matos? I'd rather have Matos for the bat. So probably tough decision, but I would have sent down McCray. I would have sent down McCray. And I like McCray. I like McCray a lot. He's a nice guy. But so is Matos. And who would you rather have in the lineup? Matos or McCray? That's all I want. That's all I'm asking. Taps for Wisely seemed like a dirty move. Yeah. You know, Buster Posey, he don't play. He don't play. Coming up on 30 minutes, everyone, for the post-game show. I got to go get my fly swatter. Okay. We got to do this. Ball game is over. Giants lost again. They have lost now how many games? There's a lot of bobblehead nights at LA. Tyler Glasnow bobblehead. Joe Davis bobblehead. Clayton Kershaw bobblehead. Of course, I'll probably sell all those babies. McCray is the man, no doubt about it. But if I have to choose, I'm taking Matos over McCray at this point in time. You know, it is what it is. What was I about to do? I completely forgot. What I was about to do. I guess we're just going to kind of look at what's coming up. So, yeah. So 2 more games against the Dbacks and then 4 in Los Angeles. And then they actually play. The crazy thing is they're playing a lot of the teams that they're competing with. They're competing with the Dbacks. They're competing with the Cardinals in a way. Cardinals are kind of falling out, but they got 3 games against the Cardinals. And then 3 against the Rockies to end the season. If they're still in it come September 26th, sweeping the Rockies is they're going to have to sweep the Rockies. I can tell you right now. You're going to have to. What the Giants need to do, win the next 2 in Arizona. They got to go 3 out of 4 in LA. And then you got to basically sweep the homestand against the Cardinals and Rockies. That's where we're at. You can lose 2 games the rest of the year, I think, because you got to assume the Mets are going to win quite a few. If we make conference, we start away. Wolf, for that, what happens? We end the season in Colorado. We end the season in San Francisco against Colorado. Am I right? Do we end the season in? We end the season in San Francisco against Colorado. Giants need the Donovan Solano School of it. Donnie Barrels is still playing. I think he's in the minor leagues. Yeah, he's with the Rangers. He's with Round Rock. He's with Round Rock. Might see him in Sacramento. I think that Round Rock might be in town. He's with Round Rock. What type of bull stuff is that? Thank you, Read the Steed. Win the next 2 in Arizona. Series win in LA. Sweep Cards and Rockies. That's exactly what I said. That's what you got to do. That's asking a lot. Could they lose one more than that? Maybe. Maybe you can win the next 2 in Arizona. Maybe you can split in LA and then sweep the Cards and Rockies, and maybe you get in. But it's going to be tough, man. Yeah, Garrett McCray had a great game, and I think that's why. But you know what? They had to send someone in Matos. It is that's fine. You know, we would trust the process. Trust the process. Let's go River Cat. Here's an old school River Cat tickets. Just happen to be sitting there. Like, how do these things just like? This is from 2006. 2006. August 17, 2006. Sacramento River Cats versus Colorado Springs Sky Sox. I didn't dig this up. It just was sitting here on my computer. I haven't seen this thing for 20 years. I didn't dig this up. It was just sitting here. How? That's weird. That's weird, man. I mean, I know I went to this game. I remember going to this game. And the ticket just showed up in front of me. That's kind of strange. 10 likes! Ladies and gentlemen, that's unacceptable. There's a ticket to River Cats game. This was when they were the A's River Cats. The A's affiliate. Dodgers forced extras, in the words of Journey, Wheel in the Sky keeps on turning. Let's go, Gigante! On turning, don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Let's go, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You guys know what to do. We'll be back tomorrow. We got the purple for the Diamondbacks. I know they're not purple anymore, but I like those purple unis. The purple unis are what's up. Hopefully we can change it to orange tomorrow. Read the Steed and everyone else. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for being here. And unfortunately, today was not the day. And if they lose again tomorrow, no, they can't lose tomorrow. I mean, let's pretend I didn't play taps. Would I play if I didn't play taps and then they got on that hot streak? Would I play taps today? No, I would not. I would not. And I wouldn't if they lose tomorrow. But if they get swept, probably. So please win tomorrow. Please win tomorrow. Regis Steed, Jenny Vega, Nagel M, Logan, Wolf. No, I wouldn't today. Because I feel like 1 game out, 2 games out is you're still there. We're still right there. Let's do this. Don't make me go to LA and have to play Taps 2.0 in LA. We don't want that to happen. Come on, Giants. Let's freaking go. Let's go bullpen tomorrow. I got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling tomorrow. Tomorrow's huge. I got trust in Verlander more than I do the bullpen tomorrow, but we will see what happens, y'all. Thank you guys so much. And orange habanero. I'm gonna pick one up at the grocery store. Next time I go, hopefully tomorrow, I'll head up to the grocery store, get a orange habanero. We're gonna eat that live on stream. I said I would eat a hot pepper. We'll see that reaction. It's not going to be pretty. We'll see that reaction. I said I would do that if Bryce Harper, and I also said I would give memberships if Bryce Harper got promoted. I said I'd give 10 memberships. That's what you were talking about earlier. So I gifted one. So we got 9 more. So be here tomorrow. We're going to be giving out more gifties to celebrate Bryce Eldridge's promotion. We have 9 more gifties to give out. Have a great day. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is